Another vintage league. It's been a little while. We're gonna keep playing Rug PO until I decide that it's not good enough to play at Eternal Weekend. I watched Brian Koval's playthrough of it, a 4-1. Very interesting. A lot of different things happened. Even without sideboarding the same ways as I did, it seemed like it performed pretty well. One complaint was there was no way to answer an enchantment, so I took out a lightning ball and added a nature's claim to the board. I'm not sure if that's the right answer. Nature's claim's not particularly great against shops because I typically don't want to fetch a tropical island versus shops. That's the big problem. But we'll have to see if we really want an answer. I don't think chaining is the answer, but maybe we could, fit a repeal somewhere in the main deck. Even though repeal doesn't really answer a lot of the enchantments that I have problems with. So we're gonna keep running this deck though. Obviously, we're something like 27-3 with it. Add on a 4-1 from Brian, and the results are pretty insane. So I think we should just keep going. I did. I will be playing with my own power at Eternal Weekend, which should be pretty sweet. This hand is, I think, too risky. There's a lot of cards that are just dead in our hand, even though we do have a powerful Sapphire Vault start with a PO. There's just too many dead cards. This hand is okay. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put away the PO, though. I don't think we're going to be POing in the near future. Probably will end up holding this probe for Forcible Fodder as well. Tropical Island Pearl. Oof. Oof makes me sad. Opponent only has 3 cards remaining in their hand. Puts them on 1 mana. I actually think Oof is fine. Well, immediately draw Soul Ring, of course. I just feel like the Mana Gorger Hydra should beat Collector Oof decks that are Tropical Island Pearl, but I'm like more concerned with like a survival on turn 2, which looks like might happen. I think that's more concerning to me than the Oof. Obviously, if I knew I had a Soul Ring, I might not think the same way. Jeez. Alright. I don't really want this to happen. I also don't think I'm going to be twistering. It's going to be hard for me to get the mana to get there anyways, and I think I need to draw some cards. So I'm going to get rid of the twister. I really did not want to force that, but I don't really think I have a choice. Willing to take the extra 2 here. Okay. This is non-land permanents. That's kind of annoying. At least this force on Ancestral was good. That's a good draw. A really strong draw. We just need to keep drawing lands, which is good. We have 14, so 12, 11 left. Yeah, we'll get a Goblins in soon. How about that, Gabo? I don't know if I think I sold all my Goblins again, so I'm going to have to buy them again, but we can do it. We can definitely get some more fun decks. It's a little tough because I haven't been playing as much, and when I do play, I want to practice for Eternal Weekend. Maybe in between Eternal Weekend and my Italy trip, we'll get some meme decks. We can do it. We can fucking do it. I'm gonna hold this Ruby to play with my Mana Gorger Hydra. Hopefully we draw a land before opponent draws something that's good. Opponent doesn't have that many great draws in their deck. They have Survival, and they have Bizarre, or like their great draws. So, well, this is going to get us an Ancestral Recall, so I guess that's fine. We could... So we don't have... Obviously no chain in the main, like we were just talking about, which is kind of... less than ideal here, actually. um... But... Yo! Not interactive. With the 12-month resub. Got all my... What are these called? Founders? All my founders in. Powerful Wizard, thanks for the thing. Are you going to be at ELDs on Saturday? I should make it to this one. Well, I'm running out of time here. I'm actually at 8 life. And we actually need to find a way to stop this Tep Beauty from taking our Managorger Hydra, which is a problem. Oh my god, he drew a mental misstep! He drew the mental misstep. Not a mental misstep, the mental misstep. We're fucked. We're so dead. Wow. I think it's misstep. Oh, man. Yeah, so we certainly got punished for not countering Collector Oof. I don't know how exactly this game would have turned out if we countered Collector Oof and then let Ancestral resolve. But we certainly got punished for not countering Oof. I don't know if that was a mistake or not. A Snapcaster draw at any point in this game would have been fantastic. Would have just snap blocked this and then we would easily win. I do regret fetching Island. I don't know why I fetched Island. I definitely should have fetched a non-basic. That was pretty bad. I took out the Lightning Bolt. I guess we can bring in the Nature's Claim. That's not too bad here. And I think like some Hydras are alright. Wheel can be a little bit of a liability. Maybe we do want to keep in one of the lands just so that we have more game versus Oof. I'm not sure. I don't think I've played versus Survival yet, actually. Obviously, we definitely had ways to get out of that game. Opponent drawing mental misstep. Less than ideal, I would say. No, it's not MM. It's misstep. I don't know. Should we change it to MM? Everyone thinks it's MM. Shouldn't come up anymore. We don't need to change it. We should never get mental misstep. The card's banned. Yeah, I accept. I accept. I know it's Mind Break Trap. Well, maybe non-interactive can change it then. Obviously, I run the risk of getting forced on this Narset, but I don't really care. I don't think I really care anyways. I'd much rather like take the opportunity to try to play this on turn 1. You should make that one. that one add calm. I like that one. We can have that one be MM. So we're getting Force of Vigored. Well, that's certainly less than ideal. What got pitched? A Vengevine. Yeah, I'll take a Vault, sure. Obviously, I can get Force of Vigored again, but I need to use my mana, I think. So let's see if there's a... Nope, there's no follow-up. Interesting, interesting. Hopefully this Narset finds us like a PO. Let's get this island in play now. So if opponent does something silly, I can hardcast force. So I like having a Narset. I really don't want to get second Force of Vigored. Kind of want to just hold up Force of Will and Nature's Claim almost. Doesn't really advance my game plan at all, but... It does... I guess they can't really ever Force of Vigor with me having Paradoxical Mana up. So this is fine. I'm just going to Nature's Claim this. Okay. Okay, that's also reasonable. Let's do that. Sure. We even have a force. Opponent doesn't have anywhere close to Deputy of Detention mana, I guess. Worth noting. Another survival. This one, I don't know, survival's kind of annoying. What? I'd rather have 2 Narset. No, I don't need 2 Narsets. I'm never gonna have enough mana for 2 Narsets to be worthwhile. Mana Vault's a sweet draw. See what our second Narset finds. Man, I love Mana Gorger Hydra. Card is sweet. POko or Dig? I guess we'll go with a Dig. Sure. Why not? Does opponent have a third Survival of the Fittest? Still can't cast Deputy of Detention. This is in Leovold? Sure. Resolves. Take a bunch of damage. Activate my Narset. Yeah. Has a Leovold in play. Could just get the extra blue mana. It's probably better, actually. It's too bad. I wanted to draw all the cards and win on the spot. Narset Force. Do I want to leave Nature's Claim? I guess I do want to leave Nature's Claim. Let's just crack a fetch land. Mana Gorger, Hydra, Force of Will. Yeah, that sounds perfectly acceptable to Justin. I accept. It's unfortunate that I don't have a follow-up play to make this Mana Gorger Hydra big enough to block, but I think we'll be okay. I wonder if we're supposed to burn in more Hydras than I did. They certainly seem reasonable. Yeah, it's fine. You killed my Narset. I accept. How are you going to deal with the lethal Mana Gorger Hydras? Oh, it's Bizarre time. I guess I am taking up to 4 damage on my next upkeep. But there's currently 10 trampling power in play, and even if opponent casts spells, each spell is an extra 2 damage. So, like, a Deathrite doesn't actually add any defense. A Hollowed one would add some defense. Obviously, bringing back some Vengevines would help. Opponent pitched a bunch of lands. Survival of the Fittest. Sure. Yeah, that doesn't actually help you at all. So she's trying to bank on a Hollowed one. Does the Hollowed one even save them? This is currently 14. It'll go up to 16. Hollowed one doesn't even save them, right? I'm gonna force it anyways, but show you the business. Pretty sure this is what? A bunch of damage? So I would have, let's see, that would be 12 and 4 is 16, and that's, yeah, it's still lethal without a force of will. Maybe we do want more Hydras. Obviously, Narset's pretty sweet against Bazaar. Probably don't want a Pyroblast in our deck, so whoops. I mean, they are the blue version, so there are Pyroblastable spells, but I don't really think you want a Pyroblast. Though it does hit Deputy of Detention, so maybe you do want a Pyroblast. Alright, what do we got? We got... Yeah, this hand is not gonna do it. Just too slow. Not powerful enough. Yeah, I'm not super thrilled, but I think this is fine. I'm gonna put top away as a Respecta Collector Oof here. We shouldn't need a top with what we have going on. Are we getting Ancestral? We're not getting Ancestral. I'm gonna lead... I'm gonna lead on Soul Ring. Sets us up for 4 mana next turn. We can Hydra Ponder. Does that make sense? If we instead play Soul Ring next turn, we can then... I don't really want to Time Walk for no value. But if we Ponder, we can find a Force of Will. Soul Ring also exposes itself to Force of Vigor. So maybe we do just want Ponder to start. I can dig that. Also disincentivizes an Oof. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is certainly a strong set of cards. It's so weak to Collector Oof. We'll have to draw 2 of these. We get oofed. Not thrilled about that idea. But I think the upside is there. I think the upside's definitely there. I'm not going to play like Pearl Soul Ring. That exposes us too much to Force of Vigor. Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to put the PO farthest down. We can crack it away if something bad happens. This is what I was worried about. I'm just gonna Time Walk here. Really want to land a Hydra. I can get forced, but I think that's fine. Land, please. Nice. Sometimes lucky. Sometimes lucky. Probably like fairly lucky. I guess I get forced. Did not get forced. Alright, let's play a Mox Pearl, which I can't tap, but I have a 2/2. I don't know if I would make this trade. Probably would. Opponent is not going to make the trade. They're going to... Oh, they have Abrupt Decay in their deck. I see. Well, that's bad. Aha. Classic Deputy of Detention Abrupt Decay deck. I keep seeing these. Oh my god, pitch double Vengevine. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna need some help here, Narset fam, please. Lightning Bolt. That is considered help. If I don't get mental misstepped. Thankfully, they can't Bizarre again, which gives us some help. Is POko better than lightning bolting? I don't really think it is. I actually don't think POko's the pick here. We're under a lot of pressure if opponent Vengevines us. And POko's just really bad against that. Well, the thing is we have a Narset in play. So if you want to POko stand up our Pearl and block, maybe that's better. We kind of want to protect this Narset. I don't think opponent has Force of Will. It's really hard to play Force of Will in your Abrupt Decay deck. They might have it, though. POko definitely has a higher upside. So, like, another problem ends up being if we play POko and try to stand up our Pearl, they can Force a Vigor in response. Oh, we're definitely not taking Dig. If we're digging, we're trying to find Lightning Bolt. So, there's really no reason to take Dig. So I either play around one Mental Misstep or X number of Force of Vigors. I'm going to take the Bolt. This Narset is really important, I think. Does opponent have a second Abrupt Decay? Oh no, they have a Survival. Well then. Opponent has it all, huh? Alright, well Narset didn't die, so at least we're not getting double Vengevine this turn. It can't be because there's only one bolt in this version. Oh, this Preordain's gonna have to find us a paradoxical outcome, I think. There's no way that's good enough, right? Because opponent has... Yeah, they can just go find a Deputy of Detention. Narset's at 1. Snapcaster Mage. That's a good card. If I had extra mana. If opponent has Force of Vigor, I actually kind of want them to cast it. I guess unless their last two cards are Force of Vigor Survival. If they have a creature. Fuck, they have a creature too? Not good for the home team. I can't believe they have everything. Why do they have everything? Well, we've got our lovely Snapcaster Mage. Oh, opponent. Had Abrupt Decay. Oof. Double Vengevine. Bizarre. Survival. I mean, I chose not to counter the oof in game 1, so it's like possible. Oh, they went with the. We went with just tutor oof. Do I want to tap vault and play Snapcaster Mage? No, I have Snap Bolt, so. It's pretty much impossible for me to go off because I don't have any blue mana after that, but. Opponent did not kill Narset. I don't know where you're getting all these imaginary terms. That's the big problem, right? Well, we have a shot for Academy now that we have a top, so might as well get in there. There's no extra turns. There's 7 damage plus the oof in play. I don't even know if Academy does anything for us. I guess if we Academy into PO. Do I have mana? 4 colorless mana plus 3 blue mana is 1 short. No, it's exactly enough. Okay. Nope, didn't find Tolarian. You had to find exactly Tolarian into PO with like 2 cards. Oh boy. I wonder if keeping that Ponder was correct. I could have chose to shuffle that Ponder. I knew it was weak to oof draw. Got me. That was like the real decision of that game, was that Ponder. I chose like the line with the highest upside. I don't know if that was a correct